In the third year, the Lord instructed Elijah to present himself to Ahab and send rain on the land. Amidst a severe famine in Samaria, Ahab summoned Obadiah, his palace administrator, who had hidden 100 prophets in caves and supplied them with food and water. Ahab instructed Obadiah to go through the land to find grass to keep horses and mules alive. Elijah met Obadiah and asked him if he was the troubler of Israel. Elijah replied that he had not made trouble for Israel, but had followed the Baals. He summoned the people from all over Israel to meet him on Mount Carmel, where he instructed them to call on the name of their God, the Lord. The people agreed, and Elijah instructed them to prepare 2 bulls for the sacrifice. They called on the name of Baal from morning till noon, but no response was received. At noon, Elijah taunted them, saying that Baal was a god and they should be awakened. They continued their prophecies until the evening sacrifice, but no one answered. Elijah then repaired the altar of the Lord, built an altar in the name of the Lord, dug a trench around it, and filled 4 large jars with water. The water ran down around the altar and filled the trench. At the time of the sacrifice, Elijah prayed, "Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel, and that I am your servant, and have done all these things at your command." The fire of the Lord burned up the sacrifice, the wood, stones, and soil, and also licked up the water in the trench. When the people saw this, they fell prostrate and cried out, "The Lord, He is God." Elijah commanded them to seize the prophets of Baal and have them brought down to the Kishon Valley and slaughtered there. Elijah then instructed Ahab to eat and drink, but he climbed to the top of Carmel and looked toward the sea. In summary, Elijah's actions during the famine led to the destruction of the Israelites and the subsequent persecution of the prophets of Baal. Despite the challenges, Elijah's actions ultimately led to the restoration of the Israelites' faith and the restoration of their faith in God.